It's Emily from the Upper Skagit Library. I am so excited to do story time for this month. This month is spooky season, so we're going to be doing spooky books. What is this? Do you guys know what this is? The witch's hat. Do you know what you're going to be for Halloween this year? I don't know what I'm going to be. Maybe I'll be a librarian. I'm that every day. Maybe I'll be an owl. That sounds fun. Today I am going to be reading two books. I'll be reading If You're a Monster and You Know It by Rebecca Emberley and Ed Emberley. And then I will also be reading A Unicorn Named Sparkle and the Pumpkin Monster. And this one's by Amy Young. So I will also be making a little craft with you guys today, and it's going to look like this. Do you see what this is? What is this? It's a little ghost. This is a really special ghost, though, because it's made out of a lollipop, so you can eat it afterwards. All right. Do you guys remember the welcome song? Do you remember the hello song? It goes, hello, nice to see you, everyone. Hello, nice to see you, everyone. Hello to you, hello to you, hello to you, hello to you. Hello, nice to see you, everyone. Do you want to sing it with me? I'll sing it again. All right. Hello, nice to see you, everyone. Hello, nice to see you, everyone. Hello to you, hello to you, hello to you, hello to you. Hello, nice to see you, everyone. Yay, that was a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much. Let's see. Let's start with If You're a Monster and You Know It. Have you guys ever, you can see my green screen a little bit. Have you guys ever heard the song If You're Happy and You Know It? This song is very much like that. So you'll need to do all of the actions with me when I read, okay? If You're a Monster and You Know It by Rebecca Emberley and Ed Emberley. If you're a monster and you know it, snort and growl. If you're a monster and you know it, snort and growl. Can you snort and growl? If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're a monster and you know it, snort and growl. Arr! Very good, you guys. Snort and growl. Look at all these cool monsters. If you're a monster and you know it, smack your claws. If you're a monster and you know it, smack your claws. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're a monster and you know it, smack your claws. You smack your claws? How do you smack your claws? Do you smack them together? Smack, smack. Looks like he's smacking them together. If you're a monster and you know it, stomp your paws. If you're a monster and you know it, stomp your paws. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're a monster and you know it, stomp your paws. Stomp, stomp. Good job. Get up and stomp around like a big monster. If you're a monster and you know it, twitch your tail. If you're a monster and you know it, twitch your tail. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're a monster and you know it, twitch your tail. Twitch, twitch. Good job, guys. If you're a monster and you know it, wiggle your warts. If you're a monster and you know it, wiggle your warts. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're a monster and you know it, wiggle your warts. Wiggle, wiggle. If you're a monster and you know it, give a roar. Roar. If you're a monster and you know it, give a roar. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're a monster and you know it, give a roar. Roar. What do you think they're doing on the next page? Roar. Look at that big monster roaring. If you're a monster and you know it, do it all. Snort and growl. Arr. Smack your claws. Stomp your paws. Twitch your tail. Wiggle your warts and roar. If you're a monster and you know it, do it all. If you're a monster and you know it, do it all. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're a monster and you know it, do it all. Look at all these monsters. Wow! They're snorting and twitching and wiggling and growling. Now, do it again. Good job. Very fun. That was a good book. I like that book. Do you guys want to sing another song? We have a lot of songs today, don't we? Let's sing. Do you know the Itsy Bitsy Spider? So it goes, the Itsy Bitsy Spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the Itsy Bitsy Spider went up the spout again. Do you guys see how I'm doing that with my fingers? Can you do it too? You go finger to thumb, and then you walk them up the spout. Kind of hard. Walk spider up the spout. So oops, I'm just doing it wrong. The Itsy Bitsy Spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the Itsy Bitsy Spider went up the spout again. Good job. Yay! All right, our next book is a little bit longer. It's a unicorn named Sparkle and the Pumpkin Monster. I love this book because I love all of these pretty pictures. We've got a goat with a pumpkin and rainbows and bats and scarecrows. It's all really fun things that have to do with October, huh? Lucy and her pet unicorn, Sparkle, were going to Pat's pumpkin farm. The air was crisp and Sparkle felt frisky. Don't you love when October mornings are nice and crisp? You know what that means? When it feels almost like how it feels when you bite into an apple. Nice and crisp. They went into the corn maze. Sparkle got lost and tried to eat his way out. Lucy had to rescue him. Hold on, I'm coming, Sparkle. They played games. Sparkle's favorite game was grab the donut. He grabbed a lot of them. There was cider and cupcakes. Sparkle loved cupcakes. He loved them so much that he ate 10 of them, and then he drank a whole bucket of cider. I feel like that would give me a tummy ache. Next, it was time to go pick a pumpkin. Sparkle, look at that tree. It's kind of spooky, isn't it? Sparkle thought it was very spooky. And look at that creepy scarecrow, said Lucy. Sometimes it's fun to feel scared, right? Sparkle wasn't so sure. Lucy chose a smooth, round pumpkin. Sparkle chose a pumpkin that was as big as his head. Look, he's nudging it. He goes nudge, nudge, nudge. And then he gets it stuck on his little unicorn. Come on, Sparkle. Oh, Sparkle, you're so silly. Uh-oh, Sparkle. What are you doing? When they got back to the barn, it was time to decorate. Sparkle made his pumpkin cheerful and happy. That's what I would do. I like things to be cheerful and happy. Lucy made her pumpkin scary. Sparkle, look! Boom! Sparkle was terrified. Come back, Sparkle! Oh no, Sparkle ran out. He was so scared. Lucy said, "Wait, Sparkle, it's just me." But Sparkle had already bolted out of the barn. Sparkle hid behind a pile of pumpkins. He stayed very still and tried to make himself small. At first it was quiet, but then he heard, "Oh, it's a pumpkin monster," he thought. What should I do? He saw a big pumpkin beside him, and he had an idea. He carved a little door with his horn. He scooped out the seeds and jumped inside as fast as he could. Oh! Sparkle heard the noise again. It was not as loud from inside the pumpkin, but he could tell it was coming closer and closer. The monster was going to get him. Sparkle was so afraid that he tried to run, even though he was still inside the pumpkin. The pumpkin rocked and lurched, and then it broke off the vine. It started to roll and bump through the field with Sparkle inside. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. When it got to a little hill, the pumpkin rolled faster, and Sparkle couldn't stop it. Oh no, Sparkle! Meanwhile, Lucy had been looking for Sparkle the whole time. Sparkle! Do you guys see that? It might not have been scary, huh? She called and called his name. Suddenly, she saw a great big pumpkin rolling and bouncing and bumping toward her. "Help!" she yelled. "It's a pumpkin monster!" Does that pumpkin look like it has a little face? Huh. It was just about to flatten her like a pancake, but at the last second, it landed on a sharp rock. And it burst open, and there was Sparkle. Bah! Huh? What? They looked so surprised to see each other. Lucy laughed and said, "I scared you and you scared me. Isn't that hilarious?" "Oh no, you're still afraid, aren't you? I'm sorry. Today was supposed to be fun." Sparkle does look very afraid. "I hope you can forgive me for scaring you." Lucy gave Sparkle a kiss on the nose, and he forgave her right away. Then she said, "It's dark. How are we going to see our way back to the barn?" Look at that! Sparkle can make rainbows. A huge, happy rainbow blazed out of Sparkle's horn. It lit up the whole field, and it was easy to find their way back. They were just in time for the bonfire. Sparkle used his horn to cook 2 perfect marshmallows in the crackling flames, one for himself and one for Lucy. Lucy said, "You are such a good friend to me. I won't ever try to scare you again because I want to be a good friend to you." Sparkle sighed happily. He ate 1 more marshmallow and 3 more donuts. Then he fell asleep with his head in Lucy's lap. Sweet dreams, Sparkle. Looks like Sparkle's farting rainbows. And there they are again, all in the back of the book. The end. Isn't that a fun one? I love that one. I get scared really easy. I don't know about you guys, but I can get scared really easy. And so I like seeing that other people can get scared too. And it's okay. It can be fun to be scared too. I want to show you guys something that's a little less scary and a little more yummy. One of my favorite parts of Halloween is the candy. But, you know, if you eat too much, you get a tummy ache. That happens to me a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these coffee filters. I've got 3 of them. And then we have a lollipop. And then we have a rubber band and a ribbon. And I have all of this in little packs at the library. So if you want to come pick one up, you can go ahead and make this craft at home. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the filters and we're going to put them over top of the lollipop. And we're going to close it down really tight. try to make sure there's no wrinkles on the top of it. And then we're going to take the little tiny rubber band. It's so itty bitty. I'm going to take it and wrap it around the top of the lollipop. Boop. And then we're going to fluff out the little ghosty skirt. So it almost looks like a ghost already, doesn't it? And then we're going to take the ribbon and we're going to tie a little bow. So you can ask your parents to help you on this one. You can tie a little bow and give them a little ribbon. I'm going to make a nice, pretty little bow. Ooh, there we go. So now my little ghost has a nice, pretty bow, looking all dapper for Halloween. See? Little bow. And then I'm going to take a Sharpie. I've got a really big fat one. And I'm going to draw 3 dots. Do you know where the dots are going to go? They're going to be 2 eyes and a mouth. We're going to do 1, 2. Oh, it's a little hard. We've got 2 eyes. And then we're going to do a big mouth because he's going, ooh, like a scary ghost. But he's not a scary ghost. He's a yummy ghost. All right. Oh, I hope you guys had tons of fun. This was a lot of fun for me. Let's see. You know what I want to do? I want to sing the goodbye song. What do you think is a good goodbye song for today? I think I'm going to do Dinosaur, a polar bear. So let's do polar bear, dinosaur, kangaroo, and penguin. Does that sound good? All right. So let's all say goodbye in a fun, silly way. It's time to end our happy day. Take care, polar bear. Take care, polar bear. Out the door, dinosaur. Too-da-loo, kangaroo. Till then, penguin. Let's all say goodbye in a fun, silly way. It's time to end our happy day. Yay! Thank you so much, you guys. I had so much fun with you today, and I can't wait to see you at the next story time. I have story time in person this coming Saturday. So I don't know what this coming Saturday is. I don't know the date. But I will put the dates in the description below. So we have one this coming Saturday, and then we have one not next Saturday, but Saturday after. And then I'll see you guys at the next virtual story time. Have a good one. Bye.